evening's all a mess, and I know you're still in town. You should know I've seen you when you walk around, and there's nothing more to say. I just need for you to take my hand and stay. Too many times you slipped my heart. It's not always a sign. Oh, it's gonna be a good day when I see you coming down the road. Oh, it's gonna be a good day.
Hello everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching today. I thought I would do a daily vlog. Today is Sunday, which means normally we're getting ready for church and I hardly ever vlog on Sunday. But Mark isn't feeling well, so I'll tell you guys about that. But you guys just saw an intro that we filmed yesterday because I was planning on vlogging before the day went to total crap. So, anyway, we checked out the library. There was like a farmer's market downtown, and we were gonna vlog because it was gonna be a great day, but we didn't know that Mark was still not feeling well. So it was like ended very shortly. Anyway, so I thought we'd still save the footage because it was cute, and we loved getting to see our new library and the kids getting to check out some books, and we didn't realize it was a farmer's market going on, so we walked around there for a little bit. But on, let's see, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. On Thursday, I took Mark to urgent care because he wasn't feeling well. We're still not set up with a pediatrician. Hopefully soon we can get everything transferred up here, but they were so nice. We got in and out of urgent care in 30 minutes, you guys. Has that ever happened? And they looked at his ears and said he had an ear infection and a cold, you know. And so I think he's also teething because he has these molars coming in. And the other night they were even bleeding as they were coming in, which his other molars have done too. He is so fussy. He's actually, I just laid him down and he's kind of whining in there, but I don't know what else to do with him. Like, he's just crying and rubbing his eyes like he's tired. So anyway, so he got started on antibiotics on Thursday, and normally like within 24 hours, like my kids usually start feeling better on antibiotics, and he was, I think, feeling better. And yesterday we thought we'll just get him out. It had been well over 24 hours since almost 48 hours since he'd been on antibiotics. He wasn't acting sick at all. And so we thought we would take the kids out. We went to the library just for maybe 30 minutes or less. Walked around outside a little bit, maybe just a few minutes. And we thought we'd go grab some lunch because Mark's just not been eating great and he's going through a really picky stage, but he usually really enjoys eating out. So we went to this place and he did great until our food came. And I also think he was getting really tired because his nap was thrown off a little bit because we were, you know, it was a beautiful day. And so we wanted to get the kids out Saturday. Anyway, and so the food came and he was done at that point. He had sat there long as he was going to sit there. He started crying. And so I tried like the whole, like, I'm going to eat my food and hold him in my lap kind of thing instead of having him in the high chair. And he was not having it. And I started feeling bad because I don't like my kids to cry at all or act up in restaurants because other people are being disturbed. So I had to take him out and sit in the car with him. And of course I had ordered a salad. So David brought it out to me after they ate, and it was like all soggy. I'm like, that was just a waste of time and money. But we took him home and he ended up taking a good nap, but just being really fussy the rest of the night. Not feeling well, acting like his mouth was hurting mostly. I think the ears are better, but he's teething so bad. He's just not being able to rest. And he was literally up all night. I was up in his room all night. Before he went to bed, I had to sit in there, which I never do. I always just go take Mark as my 15-month-old. He's almost 15 months. Normally I just lay him down. He goes right to sleep. That's it. Like, I don't rock him. I don't pat him. I don't do anything. But last night I had to sit in the floor of his room and like hold his hand until he fell asleep. And then every hour or so I was back in his room, like covering him up and patting him and whatever. It was just really, really long. So we didn't want to take him to church today and expose anyone if there is any sickness. I really think it's just teething and stuff, but I would have just been out in a room holding him because he is so fussy, and there's no point in me sitting in a room at church with a crying baby, you know. So it's a really big bummer though, because we were supposed to go on stage today and be actually introduced as the new or David's as the new pastor there, and just be there to support him and everybody see our family, which most people have met us already, but still it's just a bummer we didn't get to do that. So I made a little video and sent it with David so that everybody could see us and just say hi. But you know, it was a bummer, but he would have just screamed through the whole thing. He's been so fussy. He's only been up for 2 hours and he's already acting tired. So I laid him in his bed and he's laying there. He's laying down. He's not up playing, but he's just kind of whining. So I'm going to kind of listen for him. But I thought I could vlog with you guys. That was a long 5 minutes talk about Mark. But I thought I could just vlog today since we're at home anyway. And it'll be a good day to kind of get caught up on laundry. I've got laundry to do for the week. I've also got to go to the grocery store. We went to Walmart yesterday just because I needed some miscellaneous stuff. We needed body wash and toothpaste and humidifier filters and things I couldn't get at Aldi in my normal weekly trip that I'm going to do today. But we spent $100 at Walmart. I got Lucy some clothes. She needed a couple little things for summer. I'm going to have to probably buy her a couple more things, but we had some really cute things. I wanted to see how they fit her so I could go back and maybe get her a couple more pairs of shorts and stuff. Y'all know, you buy some clothes, you buy some groceries. There's a few things I knew we needed that Aldi wouldn't have, and it just added up a lot. So I'm hoping to keep the grocery budget lower this week. We do have HelloFresh coming again, and we've enjoyed that so much. The meals we made this past week have been amazing. You'll see them on the dinner videos I'm making. We made this one last night. I don't know if I still have the, oh yeah, here it is. There's 2 meals that we made this week. I mean, all 3 of them are good, but I'd had one of them before. But the 2 new meals we made this week, I think are my 2 favorite meals of all of HelloFresh. This is the one we had last night. This burrito bowl with a pork, and you guys, this was so good. It was literally better than any Mexican restaurant I've ever eaten at. It was so good. So we're having HelloFresh again this week. I'm just trying to think of some other meals that I can make. It's really hard because I do these dinner videos, and I'm not trying to cater the dinner videos just because I'm making them dinner videos. I don't want to change how we eat because we're making dinner videos, but I do get a lot of comments. What was that? Okay, there was a noise. And so a lot of people always comment you should only make 1 meal, because a lot of times I'll make David and I something different than the kids. A lot of people don't like that, and so it is extra work for me. So then this last week I really tried to make, or the last dinner video I did, try to make a lot of meals that everybody would eat, which my kids are really picky. I have one with autism. I have a 15-month-old who has now decided he doesn't want to eat hardly anything. And then I have a little picky girl who doesn't like meat or cheese or normal things. So, but then everybody's you feed, not everybody, a couple of people were this is all not healthy. So I can't win. So I probably just need to just do what I want to do, because we all ate the same things, but they were more kid friendly, and so there wasn't as many veggies and stuff. Mark is so mad in there. So I don't know. We already have HelloFresh, which is 3 meals that they won't eat. I want to make something that has a lot of leftovers so that David can take them to work with him for lunches. So I thought, even though it's not chilly weather, to do a chili or something, because that would have a lot of leftovers he could have for lunch. So it's 4 meals they won't eat. But I thought I could do maybe some we always do taco night or something. That would be something everybody would eat. And maybe one other meal that everybody would eat. And then I always have stuff for them here. I always have stuff to make quesadillas. I always have stuff to make chicken nuggets. I always have stuff to make pizza. And what we do is I just fill in, like they may have pizza, but I will fill in with fruits and veggies and stuff on the side. And that seems to work best for my kids. So, all right, I'm gonna go see if I can calm down Mark, and then hopefully he's gonna take a little nap here. If not, I'm just have to let him get up, and he's just fussy as all get out. So I'm gonna switch clothes over, and once I get going on my meal plan, I'll kind of tell you guys more about it. But I always try to like go in with a plan for like, especially for dinners. Lunches are usually leftovers are really similar every week. And then breakfast, none of us eat much for breakfast. So anyway, let me go deal with Mark, and I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Mark never took a nap, but we're gonna have an early lunch. It's 11:10. We're watching church online, which is awesome. I cooked some of these popcorn chicken. These things are so good. It has to be the Walmart brand. They're so good. They're like $4 a bag and some change. And they're amazing in the air fryer or in the microwave. They're just good. That's what Lucy and Mark are having. I'm eating some of this salsa from Walmart, but I blended it up the other day so it's nice and smooth the way I like it. I love that tip. And then I've got some chips. Here's the popcorn chicken. Nate is having some leftover food from the restaurant yesterday. He's having some mac and cheese and some leftover pizza. He's about done. You want something to drink, Nate? We're just having a chill day. Lucy's having veggies with it and some rice.
Mark's having
Mark is not feeling great still, but he is eating a few bites of chicken, so that's good. I've had to start buckling him in. Normally he would just sit there with the thing pretty tight, and right now though he's trying to climb out, so he's having to be buckled in. You're a mess. You're eating chicken though, that's good. That's a good thing. You haven't eaten chicken in a few days. High five. Boom, boom, boom. Hey you guys, so I thought I'd show you something we were kind of working on for Lucy. I'm going to make one for Nate too, but we did this a while ago and we got out of the habit. And I thought I would start doing like an allowance with them, especially Lucy. Nate doesn't really care about allowances or anything, but I am going to give him just a few jobs. But I thought this would be good. I may add a couple of things to this. But I found this free printable at The Incredible Mama, and every day she can check them off. And then we have decided that every week if she does everything, I told her it's like an all or nothing thing. She doesn't get to pick and choose. But if she does everything, she'll get $5 at the end of the week. And then we're going to teach her about tithing and saving and all of that with her $5 a week. So that's $20 a month that she'll have a little bit just to learn. And I think that's a good starting place. So every day she'll be responsible for making her bed. We do have beddies, so really it's so easy for her to just zip it up. And she most of the time does that anyway. She's going to feed and water Layla, and then she's going to make sure her dishes, these are like mainly breakfast dishes, are in the sink. And I drew a line there, which means this is before school that needs to be done. When she gets home, her backpack needs to be going up, as well as her shoes or anything that comes home with school stuff. She needs to do her homework, and that's only 4 days a week she has homework. I want her practicing the piano 5 times a week, and then at the end of the night she's going to be cleaning up all of the toys she got out, and she's going to pick out her clothes for tomorrow. I'm also going to add on here on Tuesday night, I want her to help gather trash because our trash comes Wednesday morning, so she can go gather the small bathroom trash cans and stuff. I think that'd be an easy job for her. So I'm going to add that, but she can just put this on her bulletin board in her room and check it off. And let me go ahead and do one for Nate. I'm going to keep his very simple, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I liked how she had a different, like less girly printable. So I just gave him a few things, and this is definitely going to be a work in progress with him. She will love this. He will not, but hopefully it'll kind of help him be able to check stuff off too, so he can make up his bed. We will definitely have to help him, even though it's a zipper. He's still having to, have a little bit of help. He can put his dishes in the sink, and then after school he can put his shoes in his room and his backpack up. And then clean up his toys and books at the end of the night and charge his devices. So I think that's very doable. What's your job gonna be? You know what, Mark? Your only job is to sleep good at night. I would love that. Yeah, can you do that? So anyway, I'm gonna explain this to them later, but I just thought I would show you guys, and I think it'll go well. Hey you guys, so it is now almost the end of the night. It's been a long day. Mark took, I think, maybe like an hour and 20-minute nap all day, and that was it. David was listening for him, and I was laying down to take a little nap too because I'm exhausted. And he woke up, and I was like, are you kidding me? So he woke up at like 1:30, and I'm like, how are we going to make it till 7? But we did. We made it. So I just fed the kids like some leftovers. Sundays are always like, whatever you want, just let me know. So Mark hardly ate anything again for dinner. He did do better at lunch though, so I'm happy with that. I think he's feeling better. I'm hoping he's feeling better. This is his first ear infection, and I don't know, between that and the teething and the cold he has, I am exhausted. He is exhausted. But anyway, I think that's pretty good. His first ear infection, he's almost 15 months old. He's actually been a very healthy baby. All of our kids have done really well this last year of sickness and stuff, so that's great. Anyway, we show the kids their chore charts, and Lucy is pumped. She's so excited about it. She loves lists and checking things off, so she is ready. She cannot wait to give her tithe money. She wants to tithe 100% of what she earns and all this. She's such a sweetheart. Nate, I showed him, and he said, no, I do not do chores. I'm like, yeah, you're going to learn. No, I do not do chores. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So maybe me and David talked about maybe like only letting him have his electronics after he does his chores and that kind of thing. And it's going to be a lot of work just to work with him to get it, you know, to do it, but it's good responsibility and stuff. Anyway, so I did sit down just now and work on the meal plan, and I was planning on going to the store today, but I am so tired from 2 nights of no sleep, hardly. Like my Fitbit, I have like this like Fitbit that you know, tracks your sleep and stuff. Like it's such a hot mess. Normally it'll track your sleep, like you went to bed at 10 o'clock and you woke up at 6 a.m. or whatever, you know, and it'll show like when I get up with Mark, it'll show like the little blips of me getting up. But it was so confused the last couple days. It's like broken up my sleep into all of these sections. Like you slept from 1 to 2, and then it'll have like this big break. You slept from 4 to 5:30. I'm like, oh my gosh. And hopefully though it's gonna just keep getting better. So I think normally I go to Aldi, but there's so many things that I really need to get at Walmart grocery wise. Like we're out of some stuff that I know we need to get at Walmart. I think I'm just gonna go in the morning, and I can go fairly early before Aldi opens, and get the stuff at Walmart. And I don't need a ton of stuff, so I don't think it'll be that big of a difference in terms of money saving. I can just knock it out in the morning. David's off on Mondays. We have a person coming to like give us a tune-up on our air conditioning and stuff, and change our air filter. So this house, the air filter is underneath the house, so you have to get in a crawl space, crawl around the house to get to it, which David has crawled under there and gotten to it, but it took him forever, and he was like all muddy, and by the time he got to it, he realized he needed like a screw. It was like screwed in. He needed like tools to get it out. So anyway, we called somebody to come at least walk us through how to change it. And so they're coming tomorrow, and we also want to go get our Indiana driver's licenses, get that changed over. That just makes life so much easier with doing other things. So I don't know if we'll get all of that done, the grocery shopping, and we need to get our car registration done, stuff like that, while David's off. But whatever we don't get done tomorrow, we can do next week. So I thought I would walk you guys through the meal plan I've come up with. Like I told y'all, like last week, I really focused on meals the whole family would eat. And I am just ready for some stuff that they don't like. So it might be a good experience to try to get them to kind of try some of this, but I'm not going to stress out about it. They've had a lot of change right now. They've done amazing, especially Nate, and I don't like upsetting him with like tons of newness all at once. Food is something that he can control, and I feel like he tightens it up when we're going through a lot of stuff. I still think for being a kid with autism, he eats really, really well. And yeah, Mark is becoming my picky one right now. He's in that toddler picky phase where he just doesn't eat a whole lot. So we are getting HelloFresh 3 times. It has not come yet, so hopefully it'll be here tomorrow by dinner time. I'm not sure what day I'm making each of these. I just made a list of 7 meals. And then I'm hoping that we'll have leftovers on the non-HelloFresh foods. And because normally we don't have leftovers with HelloFresh because they're so good when we eat them. But the non-HelloFresh meals, we'll have leftovers for lunches. And one of these, if I don't get to it, we may have leftovers one night. But I did plan 7 meals. I forget which HelloFresh meals we're getting. I think we are getting like a Asian meatball one. And we're also getting another taco rice kind of one, and I think a burger. I think those are the 3 we're getting, but I'll show you guys on the grocery haul if it's here by the time I do the haul. I'm also going to make a sheet pan dinner, which I've been craving. I have some potatoes. I have some Brussels sprouts that need to be used because I only used 1 bag of them last week. So I thought I would roast them in the oven together with some cut up smoked sausage. And that's a really easy dinner, but it'll be really good. And yeah, roasted potatoes, roasted Brussels sprouts, roasted sausage, yum. And then I thought we'd also do some baked enchiladas, which I love to make my own enchilada sauce, but I think this week I'm just going to take a little help from the store and get a can of it. But I do want to make some and freeze it because I made, oh my gosh, the best enchilada sauce ever the last time I made enchiladas. But I have some chips and salsa. I thought we could do like beef enchiladas. And then another night we're going to do chili. I know it is starting to get warm outside, but we love chili all year round, and it'll be a great meal to have leftovers. And I need to just remember I need some containers because I don't have any like soup or any kind of like leftover containers. That's one of the things I think I threw away when we moved, with like all those like lids and the containers, like they get gross after a while. I think I just throw them all away. So we have like no like containers with lids to store food. So I need to get some of those at Walmart. And then the other thing I thought we would do is a baked pasta dish. I thought I'd get some penne. I already have sauce, and I could just top it with cheese, put it in the oven, maybe put some meatballs in there, cut up meatballs in there, make it really easy, and serve it with a salad and garlic bread. So that sounds good. And then I made my little list for Walmart. I like to divide it out by like where it is in the store, stuff like produce, just easier than like searching through a whole list. You know, produce, and then I have like meat and dairy, and then I have frozen, non-food, and pantry items, like the middle part of the grocery store. So it's a fairly short list, you know, just a little bit of produce, you know, a little bit of stuff. I'm sure this will grow when I go in there and I realize like, oh, I don't have this. Oh, I don't have that. I'm still trying to kind of like add back in my staples that I like to keep on hand because we started out with very little groceries when we moved here. So there's little things that I'm like, oh, I really want to keep that on hand, and we just don't have it yet. So when I'm in the store, I'm always picking up extra stuff, but that's okay. So the kids are about to go to bed. I just got marked down. I'm doing a self-cleaning feature on my oven because I was roasting potatoes from HelloFresh the other night, and my hand slipped when I was pulling out the pan of potatoes, and they all fell in the oven. We salvaged them. They were still edible, but the oil and stuff just got all in the oven, and I tried to clean it. It just needed a full like self-cleaning thing. So it's going in there. It's really loud. That's why I'm in the office. But we're about to get the kids to bed. They have school tomorrow. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I know it wasn't anything super exciting, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep. Please, please, Mark, please. Bless his little heart. He's just had a time. Like his nose is all snotty, and I still think we're getting used to, you know, Indiana and trees, and it's a lot. So anyway, we love you guys so much. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys all later.
Give me love, give me all your love. Oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know